Hi, this is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-Minute Warning for the week of March 3rd. In this week's 2-Minute Warning, we're continuing to take a look at how the tariff issue is affecting shippers. In last week's 2-Minute Warning, we highlighted the fact that in light of the Supreme Court's decision that declared the IEEPA tariffs unlawful, a lot of companies are scrambling, figuring out what do we do next? How do we get refunds? What the tariff situation is going to look like in the future? Now, with that thought in mind, we put together a webcast with our friends from the Knit League and CSCMP. Now, I apologize for the short notice, but we've been inundated with questions. So tomorrow, we're going to be hosting that webcast. Now, I realize given the short notice, you may not be able to attend, but don't worry. If you sign up, we'll get you a replay of the webcast. Here are a couple of the things that we're going to be covering on that and why you need to join us. Our friends from Thompson Hine in Florida, the legal firm for the Knit League, have a great partner that's going to share where we're at right now. You know, the Section 232, the 301 tariffs, that situation hasn't changed, but when the Supreme Court declared the IEEPA tariffs unlawful, the Trump administration announced that they were going to invoke Section 122 of the Fair Trade Act and also Section 338. Now, we had covered these in some previous webcasts saying that was a distinct possibility. It looks like that will happen. Now, the key issues is, will it be 10%? Will it be 15%? There is still variability, and one of the things that's important to note is that the Supreme Court, in declaring the IEEPA tariffs unlawful, didn't resolve the situation, what constitutes an emergency. And that's why a lot of companies are wondering, what the heck do we do? Now, the second thing we're going to be doing is talking about how scenario planning is an invaluable tool that companies need to look at in assessing Option A, Option B, Option C, Option D. Now, absent scenario planning, you'll constantly be in reactive mode, and reactive mode is costly. I was part of a presentation here this week that took a look at the issue of digital twins and how digital twins can be an effective tool in helping companies understand their options. And that leads us to the third area. This is going to be so important. Our friend John Jansen from Sanmar is going to be sharing what the Sanmar journey is. Sanmar is a huge company, $5+ billion, one of the largest providers of apparel, and they are severely affected by the tariffs there. A lot of money, and they're going to be talking about the refund process. Critically important issue. How do you go about applying for a refund? Now, if you're interested, just sign up for the webcast. We'll get it to you, and we can also share with you why our tariff management plan is such a dynamite tool for helping your company get your arms around this so you can be proactive and not reactive. We provide all of this to you because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you we're on your team, here to help, passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.